Hope you guys had a good Christmas.
We should probably be able to tell this from doing our own research, but have you messed around with a lot of different ways to cover tight ends, or is Pete your primary, or I mean, how have you found that covering tight ends like the one you're going to face this week?
You just got to have different schemes. Sometimes make them run 2 zones, sometimes double them in man coverage. Sometimes you just try to bring pressure and make them get rid of the ball faster. So it's a combination of both, because at the same time you're trying to deal with the tight end, you have to be sound in terms of your run fits. So it's just that game you have to play with them, and they've been doing a good job trying to scheme them and get them open.
What makes him so unique?
I mean, size, speed. You see him make great catches. I mean, he can separate. You see him separate from corners, safeties, whoever's on him. Very good after the catch. I know he's up there, ranked in the top 10 in terms of yards after the catch. But he's an outstanding tight end, and you can see it. I think he's second in the league in terms of receptions. So.
Do you think it's kind of rare to see, tight ends so young be, so far ahead?
Well, I think it's a testament to how good of an athlete he is. I mean, he played at, Georgia. I mean, everybody was aware of him. I remember watching the college games, and they were talking about him. But I think what they're doing scheme-wise to try to create one-on-ones, to get him out in space in terms of hiding them in certain formations. You can see they're taking advantage of him. But I'm not surprised, based on his skill set, the success he's having as a rookie.
Yeah, when you go back and look at that game, what made it so difficult getting off the field? I mean, that 17-play drive in particular, it seemed like,
Yeah, I felt like early in the game, like we kind of shot ourselves in the foot. I think first, second down, we got them to 3rd and 6. And then we jumped off sides. I think the next series, same thing, we jumped off sides. But you got to get them in favorable situations, and we were in 3rd and 1s, at times, and it's hard to get off the field. And it changes the whole momentum of the game. They scored the 21 points. We came back in the 3rd quarter, about half of the 4th quarter, and we fought them, held them to field goals. But that's the way you wanted that game to go early in terms of getting off the field. We just didn't execute. It's credit to them, their coaching staff, and what they did. But we got to be better.
Were they running hard counts at that point, or was it just a mistake?
Yeah, it's part of what they do. I mean, it's always been Green Bay, going back to, I coached against Favre, Aaron Rodgers. It's just what they do. It's hard. They're good at it. But that's just things that we can't do. We can't beat ourselves, and we did that at times.
So what about tackling in particular as part of that formula?
Wasn't good.
Yeah.
It's just being honest. It's just, guys, we had this question earlier in the year, but it's just when you get in position, you got to make sure, you're bringing your feet on contact, you're staying on your feet, you're wrapping up, and those are the things that we weren't doing. I don't think the weather had an effect on it. It was actually a lot warmer than what we thought, but no excuses. We got to play better fundamentally.
Aiden O'Connell is a young QB, getting his chance late this season with the Raiders. What have you seen from him?
I tell you what, he has a very good process. You can see he goes through his progressions. You see teams pressure him, he gets rid of the ball quick. But I was impressed in terms of what he's doing. I think they probably have a lot of confidence in him, just in terms of him operating that offense. But he's been impressive on tape.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Guys took it easy on him.
Appreciate it.